Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Matheus Nicolau. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Alex Perez.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, early round action here as we get another look at Alex Perez. Injuries have been a part of the narrative of late. There have been some issues on the scale as well. And his championship opportunity against Deiveson Figueiredo back in 2020 didn't last more than 2 minutes. Safe to say that the hunger still burns for one Alex Perez. And when he's on, he's as talented and versatile as any flyweight in this division. Outstanding wrestling base, very good with the hands, and a real threat. He'll try to prove as much here in this match.
That was a slick transition. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Nicolau is trying to lock up on a submission now.
Oh, it's getting tight.
Oh, transitions to the belly down armbar.
That is a dangerous way to finish it off.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Nicolau's got the full mount. Nice strike from bottom position.
Big ground and pound.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Matheus Nicolau. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Nicolau's in half guard. All right, has the guard closed here.
Great submission defense.
Oh, hammer fist here by Nicolau. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Not being just defensive, but offensive off of his back. Great punch land.
Nicolau's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied.
And there you go, again, half guard. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Nicolau, ground and pound from half guard now.
Keep those hips active until you're back in guard.
Just over 2 minutes, round one.
Need some work, guys.
Posture up, ground and pound.
Perez is in half guard.
Oh, right into mount. Oh.
Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up.
Nice body kick there. Perez has got his head looking for a guillotine.
Oh, wow. Oh!
That guillotine is tight. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, close guard now. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Scramble, scramble, scramble.
So we crossed the 30-second mark in our opening round. Oh, good ground and pound here. Nicolas right back to the full mount here. Going for a submission now, or so it appears.
He's looking to finish, John.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled. He's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has called a stop to this contest, declaring the winner by tap out, Matheus Nicolau!
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC strawweight champion, Carla Cookie Monster Esparza! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Karate Hockey, Michelle Waterson Gomez!
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's go.
All right, early round action is upon us, and this should be interesting. Carla Esparza has fought and beaten most of the best strawweights in the world, and although she has really improved her striking under Colin Oyama, she wasn't mincing words in our fighting meeting. She's trying to take this fight to the ground early and often, and she believes if she gets the fight there, a fight-ending submission could materialize shortly thereafter. She does not believe physically her opponent is going to have anything for her if this fight hits the canvas. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Nice counter shot there. And now some separation between the two athletes. And just misses with that big right hand. Body kick now by Carla Esparza. Beautiful high kick there from Michelle Waterson, and I think that drew a smile out of Mike Winkeljohn in her corner. He doesn't smile much, DC. You like that offering from Waterson.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to move the opponent. Pull the head down. Big double leg, double change.
Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Esparza. All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on it. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Fight back. Fight back.
All right, she's got north-south position now, DC. We don't see a lot of north-south chokes in the UFC, but what is she trying to do here from what is a dominant position?
Well, you know, it's
Oh, big shots here. Esparza's back inside control here.
Work it. Let's go.
Well, not in the stoppage zone yet, Daniel, but that cut is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse and worse because she has not moved her head. She's got to move her head before she starts to see the strikes coming in her direction.
Excellent ground and pound there by Carla Esparza.
Great job landing from the top position. Another strike gets through from the top position.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Esparza. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Esparza's back inside control. Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike win.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
And very effective with the ground and pound.
This is a terrible position. And now she has her back.
So Esparza's really pressing now, and she's got her opponent's belly firmly placed on the mat.
And now she's in mount.
Under a minute now to go. Man, how about her IQ to continue to target that cut, and now it's bleeding bad. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
She's really accurate landing these strikes from top position. Final seconds here of round one. Waterson's cut is just nasty, right on the cheek. Location obviously could be worse, no blood trickling down into her eye, but gotta think she's gonna need some stitch work after this one, win or lose. All right, so with some urgency, the cut man making his way into the octagon as she heads back to the stool. That is a nasty cut that she is dealing with. Well, she's dealing with a pretty big cut now. We'll see if we can isolate exactly where it happened in that previous round.
Man, she took way too many shots in round one. She was not being responsible defensively, and ultimately she is paying for it because now she's having a real tough time dealing with that cut.
All right, round two is here. Michelle Waterson and Carla Esparza.
Good.
Oh, she blocks the punch. Oh, huge shot by her there. Probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effective.
Oh, nice jab by Waterson. Just missed on that spinning attack. Waterson's really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute.
Really nice job blocking that shot.
Nice takedown there from one of the best wrestlers in this division, Carla Esparza, the former champion. Still plying her trade there in California under the great Colin Oyama, but still leaning on those wrestling chops, and that was a beautiful entry there. Waterson's back in full guard now. Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, wow, she's got the arm triangle tight.
She's got it in tight.
Oh, that's got to be it.
It's working.
Oh, great submission defense as she gets out.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
Nice.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Johnny, and he just gets up.
You got this. Keep moving.
Just over 3 minutes now to go.
She is so dominant from the top position.
Esparza's in half guard now. Oh, really good strikes by her here in top position. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Waterson ground and pound from half guard. Outstanding grappling battle, and now back to the feet. Huge response from the crowd. We'll see who has the advantage here.
Big response from the crowd. They appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and it's exactly what they just got between these two young women.
Waterson's a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
And there's another takedown attempt. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now.
I think Michelle Waterson tired a little bit. She's fatiguing. She's got to be careful.
She's not going to get it. Great awareness and execution by the defensive fighter.
Oh, nice.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Nice ground strikes landed by her from top position now. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up, get some big ground and pound off, which will lead to you passing the half guard.
Well, we've had a lot of bloody encounters in the octagon, and this one is right up there. She is really leaking out of that eye area.
Yeah, she's leaking out of the eye area. She needed to do something different defensively. She didn't, and now she finds herself very beat up.
30 seconds in the round. $20 seconds left to go in round two. Nicely done.
She could get the sub here.
Seconds winding down in round two. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Carla Esparza. Well, we're becoming a broken record. Another ground strike landed by her there. 2 rounds in the books. All right, heading back to the corner now, and we will keep a close eye on things. Waterson's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see. All right, back to the stools we go. She has absorbed a lot of damaging strikes in this fight. We'll see if she can recover.
She didn't do a good job of moving her head. She was a stationary target, and she paid for it. Her opponent recognized that the target was stationary, and she went all out trying to land big shots, and she opened up a nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, flipped her with the jab. Level change there, goes for the takedown. Oh, with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass her full guard right into half guard.
Good work from the top here by Esparza. And there she goes again, landed another strike on the ground. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by the karate hottie. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now.
Look at her turn over her hip there into that nice head kick.
Oh, she's cut. Go after. Go after. Finish it. Finish it.
Oh, Oh, nice jab to the head there by Carla Esparza. So what's the saying? Live to fight another day? Because she could certainly subscribe to that theory right now. She's a bloody mess.
Yeah, she's a bloody mess. That cut has gotten to a point now where we could call it critical. Somebody needs to save her from herself in this position.
Enters in on the double leg.
Another big takedown.
Oh, she's got her back.
I need you to move. Scramble.
She's stepping over the mount here.
So Esparza's in half guard. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud.
Win the scramble.
Waterson's back in full mount. Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3.
In the half guard.
Waterson's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Michelle Waterson's got to move.
All right, north-south position now, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to escape?
If I'm the bottom fighter, she needs to try and force the top fighter to make an action, to create some sort of sequence that will allow her to start defending. Because the moment you're on...
All right, huge pop from the crowd as she gets back to her feet. Gotta think she's gonna go for it here.
You knew that she had to be standing if she wanted a chance to win this fight. She has got to find the finish. She's got to go out on her shield here.
Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this. And as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that, I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, looks like she's got that arm triangle locked in. All right, so now she chooses to bail on the submission, preferring to maintain a dominant position.
Very smart. It was a wise decision. And you can see her fight IQ on display there, not giving up the position to try to chase a submission.
Well, she is in the grappling zone, as some would say. Really, everything she told us on Thursday is playing out in this fight thus far.
Her confidence was so weird to see on Thursday. The fact that she insisted that it would not take long for her to get this fight to the ground and that she would dominate the action, it was hard to believe. But she is implementing that game plan right now to perfection.
Start working the side control. Side control.
Oh, we got blood now, folks. Doctor might need to step in shortly. We got a huge situation here.
Breathe and relax.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Carla Esparza. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Esparza's back to the side control now. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight when it should.
Beautiful, girl. Beautiful. Great work. You got this.
Oh, she's got head movement even off of her back, huh? Nice slip there.
She's being proactive. She's not sitting and waiting until her opponent throws. She's moving in advance, and it's allowing her to evade these strikes.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 30-27, 30-26, and 30-26. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Carla Cookie Monster Esparza!
All right, Chuck, one up for the wrestler over the kickboxer. I thought she stuck to the game plan beautifully, mitigated risk pretty well, and a lot of these fans echoing their appreciation after the fight.
She knew she had advantages. She knew that she could secure takedowns. It was a matter of what she would do once she got there. She showed tonight that she's next level.
Tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Sugar Sean O'Malley. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Jose Aldo Jr.
You ready to fight? Ready.
I mean, how good is this? I'm a little bit anxious as Sean O'Malley and Jose Aldo get set to engage here. I think a lot of people in EA Sports UFC 5 are going to put this matchup together.
Yeah, people are going to play this one because Jose Aldo, as he continued in his career, you saw improved boxing skills. You saw a guy that was just better with his hands. But Sean O'Malley, I mean, the traps that he sets, the angles that he cuts, his striking is that next level of striking. He's so comfortable, cool, and collected inside the octagon with 4-ounce gloves. We have not seen that much. He's a tremendous boxer, but that will be tested tonight against Jose Aldo, the legend.
Checks the leg kick. Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now.
Nice jab there by O'Malley.
All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well enjoy it right now, because come the third round, regardless of the weight class, they're going to look like 2 tired heavyweights in the middle of the octagon.
Aldo going for the leg kick. He does not connect. He's got a cut above the eye now. Just misses with the right. Oh, nice combination there from the King of Rio, Jose Aldo. He's really had a career renaissance of late, and once again, putting it all together in the stand-up fight. Oh, that's bone on bone. Nicely done with the high kick. Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. O'Malley's strike attempt there is blocked. Fighter lands a left punch now. Takedown defense holds up. And they separate. Back to the overhand right. Not there. So we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taken a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Got to keep those hands up. Might want to employ a high guard to try to ensure that the guy's not landing on those spots, because the swelling's starting now, and it's light. If he takes many more of these types of shots, it's going to get real bad.
Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now, because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, big left hook there. Oh, solid kick right there. Under 2 minutes to go in our first round. Unable to connect there. Able to check that kick as well. tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. Oh, that hook has been there all night. There's another one by Aldo.
They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the key tonight, and they sure have been. Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
Oh, there's the swing, and there's the miss by O'Malley. Under a minute now to go in round one. That's a really strong leg kick there by Sean O'Malley.
Wow, he lands another leg kick.
Well, it has been all Sean O'Malley here tonight, and there are a lot of reasons why this guy is popular, but chief among them, his crowd-pleasing style on the field.
He's got a great style. He's got a great style. He's not a guy that's forcing takedowns. He's not a guy that's just winging punches. He's doing everything at a super high level, and it is his striking accuracy that really does allow for him to pull ahead of his opponents.
Oh, damaging knee to the head. O'Malley's shot is blocked. 10 seconds now to go in the round.
Huh.
5 minutes in the books. All right, heading back to the corner now after that round. And Aldo's got a cut to deal with above the eye, or perhaps better put, the cut man has got to deal with it. We'll see if he can stop the bleeding.
Because you're waiting on it. I need you to
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
I'm not sure how you stay up.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun. And, hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't play with your food.
No.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Aldo's taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you got to admire the fighter IQ, right? Might as well keep landing strikes on a target that you have damaged repeatedly throughout the fight. O'Malley's no move. Maybe the best strike he's thrown tonight.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land. Oh, my goodness.
Throwing that jab, no good. All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike.
Oh, pretty good technique as he lands the side kick, DC.
Real nice technique to land that side kick. He did a great job of getting that leg up and then right to the target.
Well, I am not going out on a limb when I say he is on the wrong side of this fight. Maybe a little bit rattled after getting knocked down earlier in the game.
And that's exactly what you expect. He took such a bad knockdown early. It's going to be
A huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Man, look at the redness now almost immediately on the right side of his body.
Great block there.
Just missed with the left there. 2 minutes remain in the round. Just out of range with that uppercut. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit.
He's got to start throwing down.
Gets back to his feet. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
He missed with that jab attempt there. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
And now a head kick to boot. All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to get wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him. You see him. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut. And it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes longer.
30 seconds to go now. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Aldo. 20 seconds left. 15 seconds remain in the round. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Huge left hand. I mean, how about those 5 minutes, DC? One of the best rounds of the year. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Aldo gets tattooed by that stiff jab. Oh, Superman punch is good. You can tell he's been working on that.
What a nasty flying knee.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many calls. Up. Well, I'm no... Oh, man, DC, he would appear to be in real trouble. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Aldo gets touched by that kick there. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Oh, he gets up here, but he is on wobbly legs. Throwing haymakers out of the exchange.
Aldo, check that kick.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that fist.
Back to his feet.
Landing massive shots.
Three minutes now to go in this one. That left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's going to lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to pull out all the stops. There is no more strategy. There is no more time to try to set up. Oh!
Will do it! Sean O'Malley gets the finish.
Oh, my goodness.
We now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 29 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Well, Sugar Sean O'Malley had some doubters coming in here tonight, but he mutes those naysayers yet again. We congratulate O'Malley on another monumental UFC win, and the nature of this result figures to provide the matchmakers a lot of different options moving forward as to who might be next for Sean O'Malley.
That's a word that you can never win, but hey, I like the optimism. Giving over half my life to this, I think I made a good decision. Trust my gut, I hear it talking, then I know it's time for me to listen. Mastermind consistent, matching my commitment, that's not realistic. Hey, feature presentation, what they came to see, I open up the curtain.
Our tail of the tape for this featherweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Korean Zombie, Chan Sung Jung. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Movsar Evloev.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, round 1 is underway here. There is the Korean Zombie, Chan Sung Jung. His knockout of Mark Hominick back in 2011. Good for the second fastest in UFC history. This is a fast starter who figures to want to get off to another good start tonight. Chan Sung Jung presses forward and lands the Korean Zombie going for it as usual here tonight, DC.
Look at the control and the posture as that big knee lands.
Oh, nice ankle pick. All right, side control now. Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Evloev's in half guard. Making all these shots count.
Nice shot lands from the bottom. Lands a nice punch from his back.
Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. Evloev's going for the sub here. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. That's it. That's the end of the fight. It's got to be.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent, then back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast
absolutely
table.
did, John. You know I love popcorn.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Movsar Evloev.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
grounded him and pounding him. Nice job.
Great defense by this fighter.
Move those hips, get back to guard.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Evloev. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Evloev's back in full mount.
This is where he wants to be. Oh, nice elbow.
Lands with the ground and pound here.
Attacking armbar. He's got it isolated.
Ooh, strong grip on the arm.
Look at him with all that pressure starting to get tight.
Takes his back now. Under a minute to go.
Take the back, take the back.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. Round two next.
Stop, stop, stop.
Keep me on the ground. You can't allow that to happen. The fight does go down there. I want you on top. So look for your scrambles, look for your sweeps, look for your reverses. Keep going.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides here.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Ready. Ready.
Second round underway. All right,
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already, and DC, I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook because all great timing on that double leg.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
The Korean Zombie's back in full guard. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Evloev.
He gets hit with another massive ground and pound strike. He has got to protect his cut. And another strike from the top lands for him.
Oh, this could be over soon. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Oh, big shots raining down.
Get them out here. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Two minutes now to go. Well, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own good. Anybody want to save this athlete?
Yeah, this is a classic case of that, where a guy is just too tough. He's not going to win this fight. He may as well throw in the towel. I mean, his corner can stop it, the referee can stop it, the doctor can stop it. Somebody needs to do something because this fight is over. Oh, he got to his spot.
Constantly a moving target. Huge elbow there. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous. But there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
And Jung's cut on his cheek is nasty. Thank God these guys are tough, because that thing will not stop bleeding at this point in time. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Evloev's right back to the full mount. All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Side control now. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Evloev. Final seconds here of round two. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Round three next. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there.
Sliced you open good. There's a lot of blood. We can't go much longer with a cut like this. We need a finish.
All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really open up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final is underway. Nice jab by Chan Sung Jung.
Oh, big elbow.
Oh, here's a kick to the body, blocked though by the Korean Zombie. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Immediately gets the underhook. Jockeying for position in the clinch. Both fighters here trying to get a more dominant position.
Oh, that one landed, yep. Oh,
wobbly legs now. Now goes in and secures the takedown.
He passes the half.
Great work here from the bottom fighter.
Nice shots landing from the top position. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not...
Yeah, boy, it's going for a choke. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. Great submission defense on display tonight.
It's getting really hard to watch him absorb shots on that eye. I wonder if the referee's thinking about calling in the doctor now.
Well, John, the entirety of the fight, that has been the target of his opponent. He has not adjusted defensively, and now he's paying for it. Now, somebody's going to have to save him.
Good work from the top here by Evloev. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Evloev. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working. I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Evloev gets the double leg takedown. Nice job there disguising his entry. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. All right, we send it back inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jennifer Maia! And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Meatball Molly McCann!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, a lot of paths to victory for the former world title challenger Jennifer Maia tonight as we get this first round of flyweight action underway. Clearly the scale issues that plagued her in the past are no longer an issue for Jennifer Maia. And she's not a bull in a China shop per se, but if you put her in a China shop, I think you're getting a lot of broken China. She's fun to watch, a little bit wild on the feet at times, but when she gets a fighter down and gets her ground and top game going, caution, flammable. Heavy kick downstairs. Lands a big elbow there.
Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
Hook lands. All right, early takedown attempt here by the balanced fighter, and the boxer not having any of it. So she's been telling people all week, I am more than just a boxer, and she certainly proved as much there.
She sure did. I mean, her and her corner have to be ecstatic over how well she defended that takedown. Let's see what happens on the next attempt, because you and I both know she's going to have to defend more times than one if she wants the fight to take place where she wants it to be.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Pretty good combination. Oh, and there's another leg kick. Just out, right? I mean, now she has sort of rendered her opponent, as you see the damage, a one-legged fight.
She is fighting a one-legged fighter, a wounded gazelle, right in front of a hungry lion. That is not a great position to be.
Nice straight right lands. That shot blocked by Molly. Right on the button. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Oh, Molly Meatball gets hit with a kick. She did not miss there.
She's been looking for it, and she finally got it. And now she's going to see if she can close the night.
Staying busy in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. Well, her striking has been great tonight, rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you got to think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to hit.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This would look like it was over. If she gets this opportunity again, she's going to go all out to try to finish the fight.
Oh, gets the single leg takedown. Pretty good velocity on that one. Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
It's work. Come on, I'll stand her up. It's work.
Good, solid strike on the ground. She's as good a ground striker as there is in this division. Landed another one there. Nice positional control here.
Gotta be careful here.
McCann getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you gotta protect it.
All right, so she lands another ground and pound strike here. We'll see if she can keep this activity up moving forward.
She's got to put a little more out there because now she knows that she can land. Great shot from the top position.
1 minute here to go, round one. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Oh.
McCann's in half guard.
Nice transition.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. She's got her back now. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Continuing to work out of the half guard. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so a lot of strike absorption by her in that previous round. She got stunned on the feet, but survives to see another round. Talk us through the replay, man.
You look at the action here. They're going back and forth, and boom, there goes that big strike that lands that really does hurt her opponent. She could not find the follow-up shot, but eventually she will find that moment.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. What a strike by her there. I do not doubt her opponent still standing.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out of the system, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Oh, big left. Wild swing there.
And now she's enough.
In position for a submission attempt here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, she got out. How good is that? McCann's in half guard now. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Man, she has done her homework. Another ground strike gets through. Man, she's trying to pound her head through the canvas. That strike opened up a cut. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're going to lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top in that beautiful half guard position.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. She's got a pretty good jab.
She throws her jab and she sticks her chin up in the air when she jabs. She needs to keep that chin tucked when she throws that jab or kick. A lot of her technique leaves her chin flying up in the air, and she's getting countered.
Oh, well, she came in confident in her takedown defense, and this boxer has been able to stay up.
She said, maybe I'll never wrestle back, but I can wrestle in reverse. I can defend takedowns, and I can make her stand with me. She has been proven right to this point.
Well, in the clinch, but she's staying active. Beautiful punch to the head there. Push kick there to the body. We have crossed the midpoint of this one.
Nice pass.
Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level. Oh, good defense, yes.
McCann's in half guard. Pretty impressive ground and pound display here, champ.
She's doing a great job of finding the right time to take her ground and pound opportunities. This is a terrible position.
All All right, so a takedown attempt by her here, DC, but she's unable to get the fight to the ground.
She was not able to secure the takedown, but she has to disguise it a little bit better if she's going to take down a fighter as well-versed as her opponent.
Oh, she connected flush. Immediately gets the underhook. Both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position in the clinch, getting fatigued in the process, I would think.
It's very taxing to be chest-to-chest, a position we call 50-50 because nobody has the advantage. Who's going to be the one to find that one little area that they can expose to give them the slightest advantage?
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Nice short uppercut in the clinch by Meatball Molly.
Right here, you got to empty the gas tank, John. You got to just go forward and let everything fly.
Real nice body kick lands.
20 seconds to go, round 2. And again, she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
10 minutes in the can. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
I want you to look for the takedown, okay?
Well, she's done a nice job just hammering the cut on that eye. I'm not sure how much more fight time we're going to have tonight.
Yeah, she will not be able to go through this much longer. She took way too many shots to the eye, and now she's dealing with a nasty cut. She's got to be more focused on the defensive side if she wants an opportunity to win this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
And we are back for our third and final round.
Big shot to the head. Another right hand landed.
Oh, she's hurt. Good jab. Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. Well, how impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs of slowing down. She looks like she could go 10 hard fives tonight if need be. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. McCann's eye is closing up. Oh, that body kick couldn't have felt good. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without.
Big shot lands.
They're probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. Nice. There it is again. Look at that.
Oh, that's a deep gash now on the bridge of her nose.
That was nice.
All right, she's got north-south position now.
She's stepping over the mount here. Watch the armbar. Watch the armbar here. Arm is very tight.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
It was locked in. She somehow survived.
Oh, nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture, unable to do so.
Now she can get to work and put the money in the bank with that ground and pound.
Money in the bank. DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back as I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
Well, she just ate another strike right on that eye. You don't want to take too many more of those.
No, she's got to be more active, and now she has her back.
All right, getting late in the fight. This should be good. It's been all action thus far, and we will see which woman steps up.
These women have laid it all out on the...
Attempting a choke now. Ooh, that weird naked choke is tight. Under 2 minutes to go in our third and final round.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Working out of the half guard here. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting. Armbar set up here.
Nice setup on that armbar.
Ooh, she's got it tight.
Just work on standing this up. You need to work.
Oh, she's out.
Wow, way to stay calm in a tough situation and defend that armbar.
All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to affect her. You can see it. She's reaching for it. She's pawing at it. She's trying to understand where the blood is coming.
Oh, looks like she's working on a triangle here, DC. Her opponent not the tapping type, but she could be submitted here shortly.
She could be.
Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the
She
bottom
got
fighter.
stopped. She got stopped right in their tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
McCann's in half guard. Nice ground strikes landed by her here from top position.
She's so busy because it's working. She's doing a great job of landing those ground strikes.
McCann's pass attempt denied. We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 29-28, 30-27, 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Jennifer Maia!
All right, well, it's always nice to get a quick finish, but you got to think she and her team will enjoy watching this fight back as she emerges over the boxer by decision.
She was able to mix it up beautifully. She did everything in the way that they...
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. All right, now for the particulars, he is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, the Underground King, Eddie Alvarez.
Ready. Ready. Good.
All right, so here he is, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett. You wonder if he could sell out this arena by himself. A lot of these people are here to see him here tonight, and he He has been off to the races in the UFC thus far. Began his career with a couple of wins, both of them producing finishes and bonuses. But now there's an uptick in competition. Now the stylistic challenges get stiffer. And as humbly as Paddy could say it, my game is ready. I've not been resting on my laurels. I've been going to Justin Flores and training my judo in California. I'm bouncing around getting the best looks. You're going to see a totally different version of Paddy Pimblett here tonight. Paddy Pimblett gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Head kick partially blocked. Not much behind the takedown offering there.
Nice combination.
Overhead.
When he gets close and he throws, he lands. Can't take many of those. You better check. Oh, that right hand barely missed there. Beautiful shot lands to the leg. Another leg kick lands.
Oh, high amplitude head kick. Looking to land the right just out of range. I mean, technically, this would be a flying triangle if you can finish it here.
A flying...
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. Was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Oh, effective utilization of the ground and pound here by Eddie Alvarez.
In the half guard.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Motioning for his opponent to stand back up here. Right hand over the top. Big power shot there.
Over and over, same story. Punch after punch to the head.
Leg kick lands, nicely done. Oh, and another leg kick lands flush, and now you're starting to see visible damage on that lead leg of his opponent.
Visible damage, and you see him starting to make mistakes now in his defensive because his leg is so beat up. It's red, it's all beat up, he's limping, he's turning away. There are so many things that he is doing wrong now because of the leg damage he has taken. He's setting up a sub attempt.
Heel hook looks tight.
Working hard to finish this heel hook. He has got to make sure that his knee does not beat his hips if he wants to get the finish.
Oh, beautiful job to escape.
Great job clearing the knee, getting his weight all the way across and defending that heel hook.
That was fun to watch. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Pimblett's able to transition back to side control now. Oh, big shots from the top.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Oh, submission attempts in bunches tonight. Oh, that guillotine choke is tight.
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, so he can't get it here again. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense have done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Points out for the end of round one.
Stop.
Beautiful work. he's going to come in for the takedown, okay? So just...
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held up.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over, but stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep submission.
All right, nice job there by the corner after that previous round as our next round gets underway, and their fighter is undeterred. He was close on the submission in the previous round. He's going to get right back to it.
He's like a dog on a bone. He's going to continue to attack, until he eventually gets what he wants. I mean, he's cutting him down the size. Beautiful leg kick.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Nice job on defense to block that punch, champ. Oh, good power.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
That guillotine is tight. There's the time. What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after party's going to be on fire.
He got to his position. He found the submission, he squeezed and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such an amazing performance.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 50 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Paddy the Baddy
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he can get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Tyron, the Chosen One, and now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Ben Funky Askren.
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
All right, here's the former UFC welterweight champion, the Chosen One, Tyron Woodley. He has put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this first round. Actually called for the first round knockout in our fighter meeting. He still believes, at whatever age, that his power is the very best in this welterweight division. And when you look at his past victories, it's sort of hard to argue otherwise. Great to have Tyron Woodley back in the octagon here tonight. Useful strike there. The hook is clean. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed.
Nice leg kick. He's going guillotine.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Nice defense.
control. Let's go.
Woodley getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Oh, overhand lands. That'll leave a mark.
He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he is throwing bombs.
Use your combinations to set up your kicks. Keep going.
Lands a beautiful leg kick.
Oh, big right hand, yes. Nice. Nicely done.
What a beautiful jab landing there.
3 minutes. Oh, Superman punch. Not always easy to execute. He did so there. And he caught the kick. Well, they've made all the right reads here tonight, and there's another one. Beautiful read on the leg strike as he catches it and then returns fire with a punch of his own. So they have got the timing down here at this point of the fight.
Ooh, what a punch. Another clinch position. Look for a level change as he tries to secure a takedown.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combination with the kick.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Now inside the...
Oh, he's attacking guillotine.
Oh, that gilly is tight. Oh, countering, it looks like with a Von Flue choke. Maybe we should call it.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. How do you get out of harm's way here?
I mean, you got to shove that knee, John. Now he's going full mount. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Close guard. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Wood. Big power shots landing.
Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Now you got to get back.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Pretty good straight punch there by the chosen one. 45 seconds to go here in round one.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand. Back and forth we go.
30 seconds now to go in the opening round.
Good punch.
Oh, guillotine, guillotine here.
That guillotine is tight.
Oh, and he's out. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
It's okay. You can come out and win this, right? It has got you on the ground, though, and you're in trouble. Anytime you're in trouble.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, just about ready to go with our second round. Ben Askren versus Tyron Woodley. All right, next round is underway, and man, is he tough to submit, right? No lack of effort, but unable to get that submission in the previous round.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic, which allows him to defend with the right type of mind never been submitted. Good job being a threat off your back and not allowing your opponent to get caught.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Woodley. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Out of range with that one.
Oh, nice.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Oh!
That's a hip toss now. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Woodley. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. Massive shot from the top.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Oh, you got to love the ground and pound strikes here. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, this position now what we call the north-south. If you're the bottom fighter, what are you trying to do to get out of harm's way?
Man, it's tough on the bottom. It's very tough because everything hurts, right? It doesn't matter that they're not completely driving the shoulder in. It just, everything hurts.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, he's got his back. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Woodley. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. They're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. And a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown.
Trying to recover full guard there.
30 seconds to go in round two. Oh, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Seconds winding down in round two. Ground and pound strike there now. 10 minutes in the books.
continue doing what you're doing. That single leg is there, the double leg is there. Take him down, what you've been doing. Keep holding.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, third and final round. All right, so the next round is underway. Will it be more of the same? And by that, I mean all of those strikes to the body. You've got to think at some point the opposition is going to lower that guard or get finished.
And that's exactly what he is hoping for. All those great body shots, all that damage is putting on his opponent will force an opening up top where he will look to finish.
Well, you're starting to see the damage now, bleeding from his cheek.
You see him put himself into the half guard. Likes the control, yep.
Let's go. Get him off you. Get him off.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by the Chosen One.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, he's got his back now. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, well, he's had his striking on point tonight, and as evidence, some swelling now on his opponent.
Yeah, light swelling right now, but if he doesn't address it immediately, it'll turn to something much worse.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mountain, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Lands the ground and pound strike.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Trying to set up a choke here. Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, great submission defense.
All these actions, though, these big actions, gotta wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively. Nice reversal on the ground. Great job.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Well, it looks like Woodley's in half guard. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Oh, big hammer fist lands.
It's over. It's about to be over, John. If he doesn't move right now, his night is going to be over.
Under 2 minutes in our third and final round. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Perfect execution as he gets the single leg takedown. All right, he's in a half guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half. And now, I think he's looking for a submission. He's going to start to chase the arm triangle.
Oh, he's in trouble.
He's up. What submission defense on this play? Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight.
Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position.
Under a minute now to go in the fight. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open. Lands with the ground and pound. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So
huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Well, the fight goes the distance, and ladies and gentlemen, that is how you end a fight. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Ben Funky Askren.
All right, so there he is. The celebration is on. He tried to leave the judges out of it tonight and was unable to do that, but a pretty dominant effort nonetheless. He's your winner by unanimous decision.
And you got to feel good about that. You got to feel good about dominating every aspect of a fight and getting a victory. He should be very proud of his performance tonight.
Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside the ring.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. Well, he's one of the more accomplished strikers in this division. Sprawl and brawl, whatever you want to say, he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
It does not matter how he accomplishes it. All he wants to do is be on his feet and at range, hitting you with the beautiful jab, staying away from the grappling exchanges. You don't accomplish all the things that this man has accomplished over the course of his career without understanding distance. He has great distance management, which then in turn allows him to land all these beautiful diverse kicks, spinning back kick, jumping high kicks, so many things he possesses that he will try to use tonight this fight.
Yeah, if this turns into a kickboxing match tonight, most people believe, yeah, his opponent is in a world of trouble. Set to go for our co-main event of the evening. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jack Della Maddalena! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Leon Rocky Edwards.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight.
Good.
All right, early round action here featuring the perennial welterweight contender Leon Rocky Edwards. Figures to have a decided striking advantage in this matchup. He believes his jab is going to be a key to setting up his power shots here tonight, and every MMA round begins on the feet. No different here. Nice job by him defensively there.
He loaded up there on that high kick. Clean punch.
Nice, that was right down the middle.
Oh, beautiful jab there from Leon Edwards. And if you don't know the name Leon Edwards, you're going to start to hear his name increasingly. Truly one of the better fighters in this division.
Absolutely. And the reason you don't know his name is because he's more of a quiet guy. He's very reserved. He used to be at AKA for months, and you barely knew that Rocky was even there. He was just there to get his work in, as he's doing his work now inside the octagon.
Fast pace here in the early going. Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses. Very nice leg kick there by Edwards. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Takedown defense holds up.
Didn't see that one coming. Gets tagged with a nice combination to the head. Fighter lands a nasty kick.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one.
There it is, take a shot now. Take a shot. There it is.
Just misses there with the left. Trademark inside leg kick there by Edwards. Oh, knee strike right to the body. Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward. Oh, hurt him bad.
Forward, forward, forward.
Ooh, tagged him with the uppercut.
He's got some hands, man.
Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. Just over 2 minutes to go. Nice crack there. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse. Nice jab.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Leg kick now. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook. Nice kick.
Good shot.
Nice shot to the body there. Picture perfect body shot there. He's hurt.
I mean, that's unbelievable. That shot landed perfectly, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
Oh, he got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked the lock. He got pressure forward, then off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Edwards trying to make some of these ground strikes count. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. And he blocks the shot there. And there's that jab. 15 seconds. And that one certainly found the target. Oh, that's a brutal cut on his nose there. He is bleeding. Round 2 is next.
Stop.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round 2. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Good job defensively to block that punch. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Nice job by Leon Edwards going to the kicking game now. Certainly earned the respect with his hands. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters.
Oh, he's wobbling now.
Oh, man, that kick looked like it hurt.
The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
Edwards going with the kick to the body. He's an outstanding kicker, but that attempt missed. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He is just outclassing this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person...
His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very bad in those cases.
Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here.
Oh, big elbow.
2 minutes.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning... cannot take too many hills.
I'm focused. You gotta fight back.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom. Changing the position.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Edwards is right back to the full mount here.
He's got to start throwing now.
So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something?
He's got to be careful here.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Edwards. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's horrible.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
10 minutes in the can.
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so another round is now underway. Pretty good action over the previous 10 minutes. Your thoughts on what we might see?
Both of the guys really picking up on the action, putting their foot on the gas, and really starting to drive it home as we approach the end of the fight, and we're still so evenly matched, and the fight has been so close to this point.
Edwards gets lit up by that straight punch.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Nice jab by Edwards. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Nice counter left there. Oh, perfect head kick there. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Straight right, he misses. All right, champ, now we're starting to see some bruising on that thigh. Pretty good job attacking that area tonight.
I mean, this guy is digging his shin into hitting the thigh. What a tremendous performance by this guy. Nice punch to the head.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Nicely done there to keep his hands up and block that strike. He's got to protect that cut if he wants to keep the doctor out.
He's got to protect the cut, John, but he's also got to be very aware because
double leg. Edwards is in half guard now. Pretty accurate there from bottom position. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Oh, man, he's still targeting that cut, and it is getting worse by the minute. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Well, ground and pound 101, and now you start to see some swelling appear.
Beautiful transition.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Edwards.
He's trying to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Edwards. Well, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now. He continues to target that area wisely.
Well, when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad. But as he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him to continue to go down that route to try to get this victory.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. Well, that swelling is getting out of control to that end. You see the referee has paused the action, likely to call on the doctor. We'll see if this fight can continue, champ.
Well, it's so noticeable. You got to check on it. You got to make sure that this fighter's able to continue.
He's taking a close look. Going back to the referee. Looks as though he's going to allow the action to continue. Fans like that decision, but for the compromised fighter, maybe got to take some chances.
He's going to take a lot of chances now because he's got to rush. He cannot be as patient as he intended to be with that amount of swelling.
20 seconds left. Oh, nice hook. Back and forth we go.
10 seconds to go.
Right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Deep Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
How about those 5 minutes?
Take a seat.
All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician. All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Nice punch landed to the top.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks, and I know you like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's landed every time he's thrown it. And as the fight has gone on, it is landing with more force. Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Big right hand there. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Leon Edwards has done it.
Holy.
All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 1 second of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Leon Rocky Edwards.
What a moment for Leon Edwards.
Que mucha mami, cae en el club, baby, muévelo al revés. Como quiero yo no sé, sube y bájalo otra vez. Que estoy con el crew y nos fumamos 2 o 3. Bailamos en la CRG, let's go, a CRG. Ja, dejé, ella se dejó y yo me la llevé. Hacemos el boogie, hacemos wigiridi. Ella lo pidió y yo sí me lo
right, so here she is, United States Olympic medalist, former UFC women's bantamweight champion, and Hall of Famer Ronda Rousey. You can't tell the history of women in mixed martial arts without starting with Ronda.
It has to start with Ronda Rousey because her first UFC fight against Liz Carmouche back in Anaheim was truly, truly amazing. They went out there, they put on a great show. Ronda ended it in the most patented way. It had to end with an armbar. Ronda got it at the end of the first round. The crowd went crazy, and you understood at that moment if Ronda was a star prior, she was going to the moon after that night in Anaheim, and that's exactly what she did.
She really has had a profound impact on American culture. Halloween rolls around every year. Ronda Rousey's are everywhere. You can't effectively put into words her contribution to mixed martial arts, and of course tonight she will try to add to her legacy. Well, you can argue she is the total package. Maybe that should be her nickname, but she is as budding a prospect and as highly touted a prospect as we have in this division. It's going to be interesting to see her put her skills on display here in this matchup tonight.
Yeah, she's something else. I mean, I always try to find words to describe these young fighters that just are truly well-rounded. She's one of those fighters. She can fight everywhere. She's got great grappling. She's a tremendous striker. And it's her fight IQ. She fights wise beyond her years. She's young in the game, but when you watch her, you would never expect that this young lady's just getting started. And with some humility, champ, she'll say, I can beat her in a kickboxing match, I'll beat her in a grappling match, and damn right I'm gonna beat her in the night. I think you have to have that. If you want to be the best, you gotta have that.
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Ronda Rousey! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Kayla Harrison!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
Well, you can hear from her fans as Ronda Rousey makes her return here tonight. 9 career wins by submission. 8 of her 12 pro wins have ended in round 1 via submission due to the armbar. We'll see how Rousey approaches this one early.
No idea how these two women are standing. They are both landing massive shots.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that.
Takedown defense is there.
Wow.
Oh, how about the judo toss there? Judo 101.
Oh, right in the mouth.
Oh, this is some high-level, efficient, effective ground and pound by Rousey. Now working the body with the elbow. Relentless pressure from the top by Rousey. Oh, what a strike she just landed there from the bottom. Control her wrist. Well, Well, Rousey's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it.
Dig your elbows in. Get into half guard. Let's go.
Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll.
She continues to go here because it's working. Do not change anything.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Great kick to the body by her there. Now goes to the uppercut. And potentially a critical takedown here. Rousey's back into full guard.
Using a lot of good movement.
Rousey gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice.
Oh, my God.
Oh, judo toss. Made it look easy. Well, Rousey's eye starting to swell now.
Hands on your face.
Big land there.
Another big takedown.
Now trying to trap it on.
What a tight arm bar.
Oh, how about that? Position over submission. Probably a good decision there.
Oh, right into mount. She is so dominant from the top position.
Oh, looked like she got that one home. Another nice strike with the ground and pound.
A lot of consistency in her ground and pound striking now.
She's defending pretty well here, avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Posturing up now. Oh, and she lands a huge strike to the head. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damage and strikes. You've got to make sure you're on an elbow, controlling underhook and getting back to your feet.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Rousey.
That was a slick transition.
While Rousey's pass is denied. "30 seconds to go in the round."
Don't allow her to hold you down. You gotta move.
Great job making her opponent recognize she's not going to just lay on her back. She's still being offensive.
Oh, how good is her submission defense there? Rousey's back in full mount. Final seconds. Round two straight ahead.
Breathe and recover. Don't worry about that last round. This round, we're going to fix it. I want you to step to the side, outside her power hand.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and in terms of
You ready to fight? Ready.
second round underway. All right, so she was able to take her opponent down really at will in the previous round. We'll see if her opponent has made the proper adjustments here.
It's going to be very difficult because the way that she attacks is so diverse. She's never just doing one thing and giving a pattern.
Right.
It's always like, it's like algebra, right? Her opponent's doing basic mathematics.
How good was that judo toss? All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success with this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
Lands another strike there. She's got it going on tonight, and the swelling on her opponent is starting to get pretty bad now.
It's getting bad. I mean, she's got to address it. She's got to change something up. Maybe shoot for a takedown. You cannot stay upright with this lady. She's too good in the stand-up.
So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up.
Great volume and a beautiful combo lands up top.
Look for your double leg. Look for your double leg.
Oh, hook to the head by Rousey. That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut. Oh, nice.
You have to fight back.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Oh, beautiful hip toss there to take her down. She's flying Cormier Airlines tonight.
She's flying first class. She got thrown right on her head. You got to keep those hips back if you're going to defend this position.
Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon tonight. She is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, you could see that she was different tonight. You could see that she was going to lean on the cardio, set a high pace, and hope that her opponent could not keep up. But not only is she fighting hard, she is landing just about everything that she throws.
Rousey's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over. That's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters' their submission defense.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
In the half guard. Nice.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Under 2 minutes now to go in round 2. Oh, pretty good job there posturing up and landing with the ground and pound. She has been very efficient in this situation tonight.
Very efficient and very accurate. Hats off to her.
All right, right into side control now. We'll see if she can dole out some damage. A lot of fighters would prefer the half guard. She does pretty good work here, though.
She does great work in the half guard. She's very brutal. She's very heavy with her top half. So she doesn't worry about the opponent escaping. And this side control is very good for her because she wants to wear on you. She wants you to try to carry all of her weight with your upper body and make a mistake that will lead to a fight-ending finish for her.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running a guy over, Johnny, and he just gets up. Oh, nice.
She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transitions.
Well, Rousey's in half guard. Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
Good work from the top here by Ronda Rousey.
She has no answer, so continue to feed her the question, right hand after right hand from the top position.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Rousey. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. Well, her eye is really in trouble now, and you know the opposition's going to continue to target it. We'll see what they can do with these 60 seconds.
There's nothing better than seeing the damage on your opponent's face. And if she couldn't defend before, she's going to have to be real good on the defensive side this time, because now her opponent would be even more aggressive seeing the damage on her face.
Third round underway.
Great job blocking that punch. She gets to the single collar tie, look for her to try to move her opponent to find openings to land uppercuts and shots right up the middle.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Nice, low single takedown. She's setting up the armbar.
Ooh, she's got it tight.
Oh, this is tight.
And somehow, some way, she gets out.
What a beautiful job. Pushing the leg over your head, freeing your head, defending the armbar submission. Beautiful. Unbelievable.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Rousey. Well, she's staying busy, continuing to land ground strikes. There's another one.
Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
Rousey going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom.
She got stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
Fight.
Ooh, big shot, man.
Oh, looks as though that right eye might be starting to shut. Yes, it is. Double leg takedown lands.
Nice pass.
Arm triangle attempt by her here.
Arm triangle.
Oh, that is tight. Could be the beginning of the end.
Oh, wow.
Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. Oh, man, that left side is getting beat up now. Look at the redness there. Man, she's making these ground strikes count. Ground strikes really adding up for her now. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're going to lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there. Oh, she's got her back. Nicely done. She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transitions.
Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You've got to make sure you're on an elbow controlling, underhook, and getting back to your feet. Great defense to stay safe.
That's a powerful strike from bottom position. All right, so she continues to attack the body to great effect. Actually, some redness now underneath the elbow of her opponent.
Yeah, she does a great job of attacking the body in multiple different ways, and it's starting to pay dividends for her.
45 seconds remain in the round. All right, so no surprise to see her continuing to attack that area. That cut is going to get wider with every passing moment of the fight.
You know, generally you expect it to get worse. When you're fighting someone like her, you know it's going to get worse because she's as sharp and as crisp as any striker you ever step in the octagon with. So she's going to be on that cut and attacking that cut relentlessly.
Trying to land the elbow there to no avail. Final seconds of round 3. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown? And that'll do it. 15 minutes. That's in the books. All right, so the round is over, and this fighter's eye is swollen shut. Well, not quite, but it's getting worse at this point in time, and it's certainly something that bears watching the cut man.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Great job landing that solid punch. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
She's got side control now. Maybe some of those knee strikes to the body. A lot of different things available to her here.
Now, in the side control, you may feel like the bottom person that you have a lot of outs, but there is a lot of danger in those positions too. A lot of danger in the knees coming your way. A lot of danger in the chokes. So you have out, but you're also constantly under duress from a great top fighter.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Rousey.
And now she's in mount.
Nice positional control here. Oh, she gets the strike through again and continues to go after that bad cut. Good job by her here to land some strikes from top position. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. And there it is again. Her opponent has not had anything resembling an answer for these ground strikes. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would say.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submissions to get back to your feet. Just got to be careful here.
How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg, just transitioning so beautifully.
Yeah, she's so good at transitions and movement. Her ability is unmatched.
All right, she's in full guard here, DC, but you know she passes as well as anybody in this division.
Oh, man, when she gets to the ground, she has an amazing ability to just be advancing or thinking advancement every single time. But her opponent has a great ability and a great sense of anticipation that when you try to go, she's able to get back to her feet, escape, and get to where she's coming.
.90 seconds to go. Good ground and pound by her here. She felt like she could finish the fight with her ground strikes tonight and might be well on her way here.
I mean, John, I believe it after watching the ground and pound that she's landing in this part of the fight.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Rousey. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard. Nice transition.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom fighter.
She got stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
Well, Rousey's back in full guard now. Oh, man, that eye looks so swollen now. You've got to wonder whether or not that might be a fractured orbital. Man, Mark Coleman would be proud. Her ground and pound game is on point. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Oh, what a strike from her there out of that bottom position. She is offense all the time. 10 seconds to go in the round. Man, these women are putting...
Holy smokes!
Oh, lands a hip toss now. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4.
She's winning this fight. We have 1 round to go out there and get it done. What did you come here for? To just show up or to win? Remember the game plan.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
5th and final round. That landed. He's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight. Huge shots going on right here.
So she's holding on to her here, not doing too much, really just looking to recover. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
She gains separation, breaks that clinch position.
Overhand to the head is true. Great technique there.
Great job getting to her position, right into that single collar tie. Oh, clinch position. Watch the knees and the elbows come now.
Well, pretty good recovery.
She's in a ton of trouble here.
Oh, she's got her kicking game going now. Oh, she gets inside and gets the single collar tie. Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike landed.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
Changes her stance. Nice job by her there to block that shot. And she gets the single leg takedown. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, she's got a great guillotine. She's got it tight.
Oh, man, that was slick.
That's really good defensive awareness by the opposition. She's not going to get submitted here.
That was nice.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. All right, so there it is again. Her striking has been on point really from the outset, and now some definite swelling on the opposition.
Some absolute swelling. She has done a great job of targeting the face, making sure that every time she throws, she lands with an intent to just advance all the swelling that we are seeing right now.
Ooh, she could get the submission here.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, nice combination of ground and pound here by Rousey. Well, we're not close to a stoppage, but every time that area in the eye gets hit, it's getting bloodier by the minute.
Yeah, it gets bloodier by the minute, and you start to worry because you can only take these types of shots for so long before it gets to a point where you're just in very, very big danger. So smart to continue to go to that area of the face that's all swollen. It just keeps getting worse and worse. Oh.
Control her wrist. Control her wrist.
In the half guard.
Well, Rousey's back in full mount.
Move. Scramble. Pummel out. Get yourself up in a good position, a better position. Hey, you gotta get off your back. You gotta get off your back.
Under a minute now to go in this one.
1 minute. Let's push. 1 minute.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Oh, nice strike on the ground for her. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
Beautiful transition.
All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passing. Right away passing. Trying to pass to get good ground and pound off.
Oh, she reverses position on the ground. Beautifully done. And now she gains the dominant position.
Stay tight, stay tight.
She's stepping over the mount here.
Oh, and how about that? They make their way back to the feet. Crowd going crazy. Oh, there's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year.
You got this.
All right,
Ladies
the
and
official
gentlemen,
decision is
after
now in.
5
Here
rounds,
is Bruce
we go to
Buffer.
the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 50-45, and 50-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
All right, so another seminal moment in a career full of them for Ronda Rousey here tonight. She continues the celebration there with her corner, and why not enjoy it? Certainly returning to dominant form here tonight. And I think you can say now she's only getting better at this stage of her career. That is a scary proposition for the rest of this bantamweight division. And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Carlos Black Chad Alban! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Israel, the last stylebender, Adesanya!
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, so we get another look at Israel Adesanya here tonight. Let's see if he can get off to a fast start. He's not a guy that forces the finish. He will tell you as much that he likes to feel things out a little bit early on. He knows his opponent's going to come shooting at those legs. More often than not, short sample size in the UFC, but Israel Adesanya's takedown defense has held up. Just missed on the front kick there. There's that counter game of Israel Adesanya in full effect early in this fight.
He's so long, and he does such a great job of seeing and picking up reads of when you're going to attack. The moment you enter is he hits you with those counter shots, and he really makes you pay for trying to engage him in the fight.
Frantic pace early on to this one.
And that's the danger in the engagement there. Big counter right hand.
Oh, beautiful job with the hands there by Israel Adesanya. When you focus too much on the kicks, that's what happens. You get cracked with that Adesanya right hand. Right on the button. Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home? Oh, another blistering combination there. Really starting to do a nice job stringing his shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Oh! Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
So 31 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya. Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his combinations with that hook shot tonight. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
2 minutes to go. Oh, nice hook. Bleeding now, nasty cut on his nose. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Back to the feet now. Oh, with authority, the body. Missed with that right hand. All right, so he's dealing with some swelling upstairs, and you got to think his opponent is going to continue to attack that region.
Well, he has to. He's starting to see now the work is being done. He's starting to see the benefits of the work.
Oh, how good is this? Both men going for the finish.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Well, it didn't take long tonight for Israel Adesanya to find his striking flow late in the round here. He's feinting, the jabs going, the footwork just beautiful.
When he's going good, Izzy is a hard problem to solve. And it all comes back.
His opponent compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here. Oh, massive diving punch flush to the head. His right eye's closing up. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Second round, straight ahead. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. Oh, nice jab there by Adesanya.
Cannot take those leg kicks clean like that.
Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Adesanya. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground.
Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you gotta be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom. And if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a...
That'll do it! Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. We go right inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 19 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
All right, so as they say, another highlight for the appreciable reel of the middleweight champ, Israel Adesanya. Well, you run out of time listing all the men that have fallen at the hands of Sergey Pavlovich. I would say equal parts power and speed. It's amazing to watch this man hit a speed bag, but he's most known for his power that has ended the night early for the likes of Curtis Blades, Tai Tuivasa, Derek the Black Beast Lewis. A lot of people liked him going into that Tom Aspinall fight. He was not able to realize the UFC Interim Heavyweight Championship, but he remains right on the cusp. The consequences of getting hit by this man are so dire, and you can be sure his opponent is well aware of that fact entering competition here tonight. So with much fanfare, here is Jon Jones back in defense of his UFC Heavyweight Championship. Remarkable the manner in which he came back from a 3-year layoff. Figures to present an even better version here tonight.
Well, so many people questioned or wondered when Jon Jones would come to heavyweight. When he did, he looked better than he ever has inside the UFC's octagon, winning the heavyweight championship and reasserting himself as the dominant force in mixed martial arts. Jon Jones once again steps into the octagon looking to build on his legacy.
And we don't know how long for this game Jon Jones is, so enjoy him while he is here. We'll see how it goes tonight in this UFC Heavyweight Championship title defense. Jon Jones has graced the octagon. He's ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Sergey Pavlovich. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight world champion, Jon Bones Jones.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Let's do it.
So here's the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jon Jones. In nearly every fight, he's going to have a massive reach advantage. So we'll see what he chooses to do here in the early going, if he leans on the grappling or the wrestling. But that reach is a very powerful thing in modern-day mixed martial arts. It's one thing to have a reach advantage. It's another thing to use it as masterfully as Jon Jones has done in the past. Oh, Jones gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rout. Just misses with the straight right. All right, no surprise to see Johnny Bones Jones open with some of those long-range weapons and finding some early success in this one.
That's exactly what he does. He throws the front kick to the leg, and he throws those lead kicks to the body. He's long, he's 6'4" for the weight class, and he has learned masterfully how to fight with his height and his range. All those long-range weapons are Jon Jones's calling card.
All right, north-south position.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Now he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, good shot landed there from the bottom. Jones getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. Three minutes now to go in this one. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah. No pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land. He's trying to land effective strikes. Getting him on here. Oh, he's got to be careful there. Yep.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Pavlovich.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Back him out now. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep. There it is. Now he's running him out. He's got to find a way to get back to his feet.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup. That submission looks tight. Arm triangle getting very close. He's got to clear that guard, though, if he wants to find a finish.
Working hard once again for that submission. It looks tight to me.
But the submission defense wins this transition.
Pavlovich is in half guard. Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortably level under attack.
Right hook attempt. That's a miss.
Leg gets to the target. Nasty high kick leg.
Jones's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. 20 seconds to go. Collar tie here in the clinch.
Oh, nice.
Takedown defense holds up. Whoa! Oh, lands a hip toss to get him down. That can't feel good. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Pavlovich. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from the...
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round here. Oh, how clean is that jab by Pavlovich? Big right hand there.
Oh, nice takedown defense. The fighters separate.
Oh, you got to start to look to finish him now. Oh, well timed with the knee to the head.
Oh!
Huge left. Big right hand. Trying to establish that jab once again. Well, Jon Jones showing you some of those new weapons here tonight. Mike Winkeljohn is always fond of saying you don't see 30% of what Johnny Bones is able to do in the gym. And with every passing fight. Oh, he's hurting for certain. Jones's eye appears to be closing up by the second. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
Great job landing the strike from his back.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cutman's actually getting excited.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Trying for a submission now. Ooh, he's got it locked in. Looks like maybe he's going to be in real trouble now.
He will not stop fighting. Oh, he's got the choke. He's got the choke. It's over. It's over.
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air. Used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure.
Now he's going full mount.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Jones. Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps...
Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Oh, that Kimura looks tight.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it. Great job landing from the top position. And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Johnny Bone. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Jones. All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub.
This is where he wants to be.
15 seconds to go. round number 2. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this 3rd round of this championship fight.
Big shot to the head. Lands a nice leg kick.
Went for the inside leg kick.
Does a great job of mixing up his strikes. Lands another leg kick. Nice double leg kick. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing the last punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Jones is trying for a submission here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. That'll do it! Jon Jones, your winner by submission.
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Well, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call his shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submission.
The decision is inside the octagon. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 5 seconds of the 3rd round, declaring the winner by submission due to a triangle choke, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Jon Bones Jones!
All right, you heard it there from Buff. Congratulations to Jon Jones, your winner tonight by submission. This is a man who has more than 10 decision wins in the UFC, so it's got to feel good for him to get back to his finishing ways tonight.
Well, to get out there and get a finish. Jones is fighting the best fighters the UFC has to offer, so you will get tougher, longer